Hi, good afternoon and welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. This topic of conversation is a very interesting one, and I'm sure I'm going to get hundreds of likes if it becomes viral. Not. This is regarding a very interesting topic, and this topic is a very personal one. Some people get very angry with me. I've no idea why, because I don't get angry with them when they have their opinion about what we're about to discuss. So I always find that fascinating. It's a bit like a boxer going into a bar and wanting to beat everybody up. He never does, because he's trained, he's experienced it, he's lived his life by it, so he doesn't need to prove himself. So I always find when people scream and shout about a certain subject, it always makes me think, are they doing that because they truly don't really understand? It goes to show that when anger is always involved in any topic of conversation, it's because the person is trying to somehow push or force something across, when as really, if you've experienced something so powerful, you don't need to push, you don't need to force, you just know your truth. So my truth is very simple, and to be honest, I can't prove what I'm about to tell you. I just know deep in my heart there's something not quite right. So what is the subject today? The subject today is the moon. I can tell you over the past 11 years that I have worked with divine spiritual tools, the tools of divination, when I have attuned into a high moment where you just feel something that you can't really explain, but you just know it feels right. These moments are what we call psychic moments, or attunement to something higher than eating, drinking, sleeping and working. And they don't happen all the time, and they're not meant to. If they did, you'd be banging into lampposts. So the moon. What is the moon? Well, going back to the 11 years of reading for people and for attuning to this energy, every time I hit the energy of the moon, every time we discuss the moon, every time the moon is involved in a reading or involved in whatever it is, or when the full moon is out, it's always negative. It is always delay. It is always frustration. It's all this energy that it shifts your energy to a massive state of unbalance. And I'm sorry, but that's what it does to me. Whether it makes you as high as a kite, whether you can conquer the world, that's fine. That means that your energy is attuned to the moon's energy. Good for you. I am not saying anything bad. I am just saying a personal feeling that I have with the moon is I get headaches, I feel weak, I feel frustrated, I feel angry. Sometimes I just don't want to do anything. And to me, that is because it is blasting me with an energy that interferes with my own life force. That's all. I don't take it personal. I don't get upset about what's happening. But what I do is I accept every time there's a full moon. So what do? I tell you what I do. I recognize when a full moon comes because I've got an app that tells me when the full moon's coming. And what I do is take it at that very moment as a positive. And why do I do that? Because if I am to fall into that very negative energy and be drained by it, then I would be only adding to that energy of delay, frustration, and heavy energy. So what I do is I take it on board that the few days before and the few days after and the day when it's full, to have a holiday. Now look, I work, but what I do is I make sure that I don't do too much. I rest more. If I have projects on, I try to quieten myself. And the full moon is powerful. My God, all you need to do is look at the sea. The sea apparently is pulled this way because of the strength of the moon. It has that ability to pull. So what's it doing to us? Okay. So, what do I think the moon is? I think we're being manipulated by the moon. I think there is something within the moon's energy that is not altogether 100% natural. I feel that the energy waves from the moon, in my humble opinion, there is something that is not quite right. And why I say that, it is because I become disorientated. I can't function correctly. So I feel that the moon is doing something that is stopping humanity from evolving or elevating to a very powerful state. That's my belief. So, thumbs down, thumbs up, don't care. I'm only just telling you what it makes me feel like. And you can say what you want. And I think whatever you feel good for you, fabulous, work with it. If it's good, then go with it. But for me, and for many, many thousands of my customers, I make this video today because I know that you know what I'm talking about. And if this has helped you a little bit today, at least you can put it into some sort of perspective. You can now become aware of it and you can do something about it. And that is rest, relax, and do not fight against it. And certainly do not look for what's wrong with you, because there isn't. It is a shift of energy, or, like I say, a blast of energy, waves, that is interfering with your energy. That's why I don't put crystals out on a full moon, never, because I don't believe that energy wave is positive. But that's just my belief. You have your own, and if it works for you, that's all that matters. So from my heart to yours, and from the full moon coming out now, good luck and rest. I love you all, and thank you for subscribing to markbajerski.com. Remember, everything is as it should be.